Welcome to the Ivoclar Vivadent OptraFine Technique video. In this video, we will cover the steps needed to achieve a highly aesthetic polish on ceramic restorations using the OptraFine diamond polishing system. OptraFine polishers are designed to work with both slow-speed contra-angle handpieces as well as lab-style straight handpieces. When using a slow-speed contra-angle handpiece, simply push the latch release button at the back of the unit and insert the OptraFine Polisher mandrel. Verify that the polisher is locked into place. When working with a lab-style straight handpiece, insert the OptraFine mandrel to a depth that allows the locking mechanism to hold the polisher in place. Then twist the handpiece and verify that the polisher is secured. OptraFine polishers achieve optimum effectiveness at handpiece speeds between 10,000 and 15,000 revolutions per minute. Ensure that a slow-speed contra-angle handpiece is being utilized, or adjust the speed setting on the base unit of the lab-style straight handpiece to the appropriate level. Using a faster rotation speed will result in quicker polishing, but it is important to never exceed 15,000 RPMs. While OptraFine polisher shapes are designed for certain regions of a restoration, shape selection is often a matter of preference. The flame shape was designed for easier access to the posterior occlusal surfaces as well as the lingual aspect of anterior teeth. The cup shape is excellent for posterior cusps, and the disc shape may be used on anterior labial surfaces. The light blue OptraFine F polisher is used first and requires water to help control heat from friction. If a contra-angled handpiece is being used, simply engage the water spray to aid cooling. If a straight handpiece is being used, dipping the polisher and restoration into water prior to polishing is an acceptable option. Be sure to monitor the surface of the restoration and add more water should it become too dry or warm during the process. It is now time to begin polishing the restoration with the OptraFine F finisher. Applying more pressure to the polisher will result in a faster, higher gloss finish. Depending on the pressure used and the amount of movement around the tooth surface, polishing time will vary. Usually 30 seconds of firm pressure at 15,000 RPMs on all sides of the restoration is enough to prepare the ceramic for the next step. As polishing continues, the surface will become noticeably smoother and will develop a dull sheen. After using the light blue OptraFine F polisher, it is time to move on to the dark blue OptraFine P polisher. This polisher must also be used with water and worked more quickly when pressure is increased. Generally, 30 seconds of firm pressure at 15,000 RPMs is enough to bring the surface of the restoration to a point where it is ready for final polishing. As this step nears completion, the surface will start to develop a glossy appearance. The final step in the OptraFine polishing system is the use of the nylon HP brush and the HP polishing paste to achieve a highly polished surface. Do not use water in this step, as it will interfere with the performance of the polishing paste. To help ensure that the proper amount of polishing paste is used and to control splatter, extrude a small amount into the center of the polishing brush. Apply the brush to the restoration and begin polishing. Firm pressure should be applied to ensure a high luster finish. After approximately 30 seconds of polishing on all surfaces of the restoration, wipe away any excess paste and evaluate the result. If a higher gloss is desired, continue polishing until an acceptable shine is reached. After completing this step, the tooth should yield a very high level of gloss equal to glazing. The restoration is now ready for placement. OptraFine polishers may be reused as many as 10 times before they need replacement, depending on the shape and pressure applied during polishing. Simply put the products into an autoclave at a maximum temperature of 135 degrees Celsius or in an instrument cleaning bath for no longer than 1 hour.